make sure you get your bloody shareholding clearly worked out now.
So is it that 30 people who invest like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 and they're trying to get, what is it for me, is it?
No, what it is that the company, it's exactly where you might have gone, actually, unwittingly. But
Really?
what they did is they started off, they got lots of investors, 20 grand here, 50 grand here, 60 grand here. And then they still own between them 88% of the company, but the investors put in 290,000. And we want to basically get rid of that company and bring everything across into Skillfy, the IP and everything else. And our whole debate is about how we can manage the shareholders in what's called Linko in a way that doesn't incriminate them for, in effect, defrauding the shareholders by jumping ship and becoming a director of Skillfy, leaving Linko. Yeah, so it's really complicated. So anyway, the lawyer that's in there is clever, but he's a lawyer, all right? And so he always tries to push people off and say, well, you don't know, you don't understand, you know. Unfortunately, you'll be pleased to hear that this, as my knowledge in company law and company stuff is pretty good. I actually hoodwinked him today. I got him silenced, I got him in place, and I think we might get our deal that we want going forward. But I was smarter than him today, actually. Smarter than him. But that doesn't mean to say I'm smart. It just means today I was smarter than him. That was all.
Yeah. So basically, they're trying to solve that problem of, you know, the shareholding. Is it okay now? Or?
Yeah. No. It's very difficult. And this is exactly why, if you don't, you've got to be so careful how you set everything up. You really have. So
what was going on? Because you said there's two companies, right? Skillfy and another company, parent company.
Right, so let me put it in a way that it relates to your company. So you have AI Affinity Global, all right?
Yeah.
And you also have a company called AliveCore, all right? So let's just say with AI Affinity, I put 100,000 in for a couple of percent. Somebody else puts a 20, 30,000. So there's 5 of us who have put up to £290,000 into your business. Yeah. And what you're now going to do is, because the main business isn't doing very well, and your AliveCore product's going like a rocket because it's sentiment, you're going to back your company, global, into sentiment. All right, but I'm a shareholder, so I go, oh yeah, but I paid you £100,000, and now you're going to go into this other company and reduce my shareholding in there to 5% when I've got 10% in this one, yeah? Or you close the business I'm in, you jump ship to the other one, having used some of the IP in order to get the other one up to scratch, yeah, sentiment up to scratch. It's illegal. So that's where they are. They're in this position where the company they're in is basically bust, and they're trying to they're trying to move across to the Skillfy, which includes all of us, but they've got shareholders with them, and how can they appease the shareholder coming across? Yeah, right. So that's why you've got to get everything very carefully done and minimise the power of the shareholders, because if they become more powerful than you, so the deal they put on the table today is that Linko takes 49% of Skillfy. There's just no way on this planet anyone would allow them to own 49% of the business, even though they're not the casting vote in the company. It only takes them a few £1,000s to take the company over.
49 is very close, isn't it?
Yeah. In Linko, and then we're shareholders, everything else. So, no way. You have to come across and be shareholders in Skillfy, and then we ring fence the investors that you had as a silent partner with equity stakes and dividends and everything else. But you cannot be directors in Linko and not Skillfy. It's not going to happen. Yeah. So that was our discussion today.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know that. How big is the problem is it? Thanks for making time. So basically, the Linko is actually the company where initially it was, and they put money there, and obviously now those people want.
It's like global for you. Yeah.
And now they have built this brand Skillfy,
and actually they set up Skillfy, which has. Yeah. But all of the IP is in Linko. Yeah?
Oh, what's it?
So the IP is in Linko.
And basically the team, like
So
the people, the founders, like, you know, I don't remember his name. Where are they belonging to, Linko or skillfy?
No, the founders are in Linko, and the Irish company, which is the one we've got new investors in, but more importantly, we're out getting more investment to go into skillfy, and when that money goes in, they'll transfer they'll transfer over the IP, I think. So that's where we are with that. But it was a tough meeting, and I ended up running it because everybody else was getting a bit hot on the collar about what they've done and hadn't done. And, you know, I've worked for 10 years without a single thing. I pay myself £300,000 a year. You know, you just go, well, fuck off. It's sweat. You know, it's gone, past. Draw a line in the sand. Let's move on. You know?
Yeah, you can't just go back in the past and find out, right? Basically, these two are two different legal entities now, right? And obviously, they have common interest, yeah?
Absolutely. Two completely different companies.
But the challenge is IP.
Yeah, except that they want to put Linko into skillfy with the shareholder owning 49%, with the two founding directors in that company, not in skillfy. You'd be mad if you even remotely decided to take that as a route. So
that is too much, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and so I've told them they have to be in the skillfy team. They have to dilute their shares in line with everything else to allow the investors in, and we will allow them to ring fence the investors, right, from Linko. We'll allow them to bring them in as a 10% shareholding, but with absolutely no executive power.
The 49% of what 300,000? That's too much, right? I mean, if you look at the company's about 600,000 only, that doesn't make sense.
No, the value is 2.9.
So in that case, why would they expect 49%, right?
No, of course, it's a trial, of course.
Oh, they're trying, okay.
And we'll beat that down, you know.
Okay.
My passing joke to them was, well, you know, we're very happy for you to have Linko, but for 25%, which means they only have 88% of 25, and then they have to divide it by 2.
Oh, okay.
So
okay, interesting. But this main founder who created it, like Brandon or someone, right? He's also a partner in Linko.
So they're both founding partners are in Linko. Yeah.
Okay.
They then started another company in Ireland called skillfy, and the guy who's brought me into skillfy put £100,000 into it. They took the money from skillfy in Ireland and put it to Linko to keep it going. All right. So in effect, he was probably slightly conned. Yeah. And then he brought me in, and then we brought someone else in. And as a result of the people brought in, we've spotted what they're doing, and of course we're challenging it. We put a business plan together that's getting lots of people are looking like they might put some money in, but we've got to get the IP sorted out, and we've got to get the shareholding agreement sorted out. Otherwise, no one will put any money in.
Exactly, there's a problem, isn't it? But how much money went in so far? Like $500,000 or 300,000?
No, well, yeah, no. About $500,000. About $500,000's gone in so far.
Okay.
Overall, and there's other bits. They had grants and various other things, so it might be a little bit more.
And the money has disappeared.
Well, in fairness, they have actually invested in the games. They have done testing. You know, they haven't been completely dishonest, but they've certainly lived off of it by getting money.
Salaries. How long has they been in existence, Neil? Is it 2 years?
10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And are they making?
It's not good.
Okay.
No money at all. Absolutely no money at all. But obviously we can see how to do it, and we've got some pretty heavyweight guys around. So we're going to have to.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Thanks for bringing that actually to my attention, because obviously it could be interesting to find out. Actually, we don't take the path right next time. So.
No, but that's why when we spoke 6 weeks ago, which you now take for granted, which is how I want it, and you're talking the right language because I listen to you.
Yeah.
And I hear what you and Deepak are doing, so you very kindly show me what you're doing, but you're doing the right thing. You're minimising the amount of equity.
Yeah.
When I was talking to you, you're going to give it all away, you know, and so you're in a much stronger position. Plus, I thought today's meeting was really good. I thought we got a lot more focus. Very interesting what Swati was saying, because she was obviously very clever, but she's very detailed. Do you know what I mean?
She's a researcher, yeah. She's a
Yeah,
researcher.
incredibly clever, incredibly clever. And I thought Alexander was really good. He's got it. He understands.
He got it. He
what
understands.
It's about.
Yes.
He understands. He understands. We can put him anywhere. He understands. He gets it. A lot of other people don't understand.
Doesn't matter. Yes, totally understand. Totally understand. It's fine because the idea was here to plant the seed, and especially in the financial services, I think Ali also got it a little bit, but he was on the side because this is exactly the problem.
Ali hasn't completely got it yet.
Yes, you're right. This is exactly the problem when we went to HSBC in February, and Alexander knew it very well. He's been in HSBC for 15 years. None of the AI solutions are explainable. That's why he doesn't trust AI. When I went and talked to him in the initial, like last year, he got it. He actually joined us because that we are doing something good. And I think with Swati's explanation, obviously, and I know this area very well, but obviously, I think it's a kind of a good synergy now, right? I think we can able to now put some action.
I like him. I think he's bright. I think he's lateral. What I think he needs to be is more granular and more of running his own business. He needs to become decorporatized. But apart from that, I think he's a bloody asset to the team, actually. And as someone I would look to bring into the brand at some point further down the line, because he's a good guy, actually. I think he's very good.
Good spokesperson as well, isn't it?
And by the way, I think Oris is coming good. I can see Oris is growing. He contributed today. He's focused. I think he's motivated. I think he's a good guy. So yeah, the other, I think Amy, the Japanese American. Yeah. I think she's really good as well.
She's also picking up like that, isn't it? Like she's getting smart, and she's also a smart person to just and that father's connection, whatever she said. I think that was brilliant. If you can get that hands on that.
That's exactly what you want, because she's thinking in the right way. She understands it. She's going for it. I also think Tossas or Top, whatever it is, the guy from up the South Bank, Tassos. I think he's a really good researcher, and he's the sort of guy you can put onto projects to develop products for us and stuff like that, and get grants and do all of that. So I think he's going to be a big asset as well going forward. And I think the media girl is nice, but she's a little bit corporate, sits in the background a little bit. Be nice to see her come forward a bit with some ideas. Yeah. So I would say those are the strong ones. And of course, we're lucky with both finance and we're lucky with HSBC. So we just need to expand it a little bit.
Yeah, I think definitely just to relay on the thoughts, I think Alexander is a good person, but I think he needs some, that's what if you remember my words, what I said, we need to support him. Otherwise he just goes like, we need to ground him, to be just very, very honestly. And then obviously when I mean grounding, obviously get these ideas and then get one thing at a time. Otherwise, we'll be talking the next 6 months, we don't get anywhere. And you mentioned the point very well. And actually the introduction of the call, that was brilliant. And also I just emphasized about the team as well, let's do our best in sustainability and let's make things happen, right? And also while we're looking at explainable AI, I think Swati, I spoke to her after the call, and obviously she's happy to actually join us an advisory for us and leading the explainable AI research, which is good. I asked her about the time because being an academic, she's got very busy schedule. I said, 2-3 hours a week is good. I'll formalize something. I don't think we need to pay anything upfront for her because she's not.
Bring some in because they get a lot of benefits. They'll be able to do a bit of live broadcasting. They'll meet other people. They'll be really sharing lots of new thoughts and new sectors and so on and so forth. So yeah, I think have some that are just members, and of course it's very interesting. Once people start to get projects up and running, like Amy, then suddenly they're very vocal and they're talking. Alexander's vocal and talking. So all the people that are contributing are more proactive, so it will find its course.
Yes, it is good. I think that we're just planting the seeds. I think things are really shaping up very well. I think in terms of the whole research, I think this is what I would like to run through with you sometime. But I think in very high level, Tassos could actually be the whole head of AI, research, whatever we're doing in our business, on top of what he's doing there, right, in the university. That actually will be a good blessing for us as well. Like an example that he's got access to a lot of PhDs and also master's students, which is actually kind of, we can utilize working with them. And also we need to give that honorary title for him, that what is that he wanted to work with us in a different capacity. I asked him last time, he said, I mean, the dean doesn't have an objection usually in the university, so you can be that. And then under him, we can have Swati looking at AI explainable research. We have the guy in the US looking at the computer vision research. And obviously, Orest can be looking at AGI research. And also we can be having someone else like Alexander looking at sustainability. I think the whole R&D for us, it could be massive. If obviously everyone can have a silo contributions to it. And I think...
can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, sorry, I just... Yeah, my earpiece died. Yeah.
It's not much better now.
I'm obviously having a week of dying juice.
No, I think...
interesting, because I had my Bluetooth earpiece in, so that might have been a problem.
Now I can hear you very well, very loud and clear.
Okay, well, that's
so basically that whole R&D, Neil, as I mentioned, that could be much bigger. I think that is where our core intellectual property is. That's where we can go and get lots of money.
It is, but what we need to do, of course, is we need to allocate a budget into a pot somewhere along the way, which is R&D development. So once we start to generate more income, then we can make sure, talk to Deepak, but try and get 5 or 10% into a pot, and then that can go out as investment. Or, of course, there could be some projects that we do, or we could get some grants from the university, and then we can put people onto to new ideas. The other thing that came out pretty well today was this whole thing about bias and unbiased, and all of that. That's our B2C product that we will develop one day, and it keeps on cropping up, doesn't it? So it's clearly an area to be solved.
Yes, I think that is definitely true. I think just one thought for you and the professor. So he's got 3 patents already, right? That actually is powerful. So if we get Tassos involved with us in terms of some of the interesting things, right? I think once we get some kind of intellectual patent on some of the AI work, you know what, Neil? You know that, right? Obviously, what it matters. Then you don't need to really go out.
Because it's got credibility. Yeah, absolutely. No, it's also got credibility on what we're doing and everything.
And
so
likewise, at the same time, if you have anyone in the UCL as well, we need to open our eyes, to bring the right minds to here, right? And that was your initial.
The problem a little bit is because we're all on Zoom and stuff. I do my bit, and I then pass on what the 3 projects I was talking to on Wednesday night, which was fascinating. I had 10 people, all fascinating, but those are the 3 in your area. But when I'm at the university, I have a beer or something, and I talk to them, and they always come and put me on LinkedIn. I've probably got more brains on my LinkedIn site than anybody else in the planet, because there's some seriously clever people on my LinkedIn, including you, Raj, including you. But the bottom line is
I'm not the cleverest one, as you can see. That I one thing I can do is that I can listen to people and I'll ask the right questions. And I think. And I'm not the intelligent person, obviously, like the ones you've seen. But I think. You don't need to be an expert in something, right? If you're experts, you're biased. That's what I feel.
To be honest with you, I'm not a million miles away. The only thing I have that's slightly different is I've got, if you want to call it intellectual, it's not. It's I have a creative slant that just always sees stuff in a slightly different way to everybody else.
It is important.
That's my
I like that.
My uniqueness, as you know. Yeah, but people don't really know what it is until you start spending time with me. Do you know what I mean?
No, I like that. I think the first time when we met, I got the feeling that's how we connected, right? I connect that to that angle. Yes.
So I think, again, another successful week. I really like the way these meetings are developing. I think we need to become more focused is what I think next week, because we need to get closer and closer to winning contracts and getting money in. So you know what I'm doing. You know why I'm pushing you. But I think you've set the system up well. We're all communicating well with your charts and everything. And actually, I think I've got to do the same with my business stuff. So I think the way that you're managing clever people is a really good way of going to market. And the same with Skillfy. I'm going to build a whole load of very highly smart, intelligent, clever people in apprenticeships and universities and schools and wherever it may be, and run the same show. It is time consuming. I mean, that's you've got to respond and chase and book meetings. But I think the coronavirus has helped this model work better.
Yes, I agree. And coming back to the topic of the LinkedIn, right? You're not added to us in the LinkedIn, right? In the company association. I've sent you an email.
Well, no, you sent me something this morning, but to be fair, I've been busy.
You can,
today,
of course, don't worry. No, you can do that
I'll go through
evening.
I'll always catch up, but it's just sometimes it's been
No,
very hectic.
associate that in the company as well. And also, you mentioned something about interesting people in UCL, right? Are these people doing any businesses, or are these people?
No, all of them are doing pretty well, actually. The museum and things like that are making lots of money. The guy who did it's Globe DX, funny enough, is the name of his business. He's turning over millions. They've all raised quite a lot of funding and stuff. So no, they're all doing well. But the problem is, I see so many of them. You know, it's difficult to keep on top of them. But what I will do is I'll invite you to some of the problem we have at the moment is all Zoom, and everything's focused on Zoom. It's all in internal intranet, so everything is closed off. But when it all opens up again, I'll get you to come along to some of the events, maybe get you to do some talks and stuff, and then just build the network, because the UCL guys, it's one of the top 4 universities in the world.
Yes,
it's absolutely off the Richter scale. But the reason it is it attracts extraordinarily smart people. Yeah, and that doesn't mean to say that London South Bank isn't smart, or Kingston, but UCL is another league.
I agree. It's in the next level, next level. So how do you think these people can help us, Neil? Because if they only have a business, right? Do you think they can participate?
Well, I think there's a number of things. I think one is to pick out the businesses that have got very interesting human intelligent business needing AI to make them successful, and then we can maybe either get them to come and work with us because they've got a skill in coding and doing stuff, or we can help support them develop their businesses for equity, but using AI as a platform for the equity, because you could make a lot of money if you had a few companies that we got 5 or 10% and contributed in building that business. That could be very, very lucrative if they sell. Yeah.
Okay, so you think that
it's another way of looking at it. So like a hotbed. Yeah.
Right. But do you think that these talented people can contribute anything to us, like obviously to?
Yeah, I'm sure they can, but we've got to pick them out individually for their skills, and so what you're looking for is whether you want to employ them. But the thing about the ones I get are all very entrepreneurial, wanting them to go and do their own business. But let me think about it, and I'll see what I can.
No, it's not like a rush or something, but just to kind of, when you see these brilliant people are available, maybe if they're not kind of.
I think what it is, you come along, come to some of the events, meet a few of them, contact them through LinkedIn, see how they are, and then see whether they're interested in helping in various areas of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, because the reason for asking question is that
engineering.
Exactly. The reason for asking the question is that twofold. One is actually Oresh, as you know, his primary interest is in research. And his research is like a bit like Swati, but actually in different area, right? It's kind of different science. But in the long term, as we already spoke last time, right? He would not be in the capacity, if I would say, as a CTO, right? So an example,